Traders, Anthony here. We're looking at the Aussie Swissy. So we can see it's traded into this range here on the daily time frame. It's a big area. It's trading through it at the moment, and momentum is very strong momentum to the downside, the Aussie Swissy. So I'm looking for a short opportunity. It's traded through this this level here. Okay, now coming back up and retesting this level. So what I'm going to do is show you what I'm looking for here. I'm going to go down the time frames and we'll have a look and see what we've got. Okay, so we've got a target area around here, this balance area, so that's target 1. What we'll do is we'll then go down into a 5-minute chart, and I'll give you my entry, how I'm going to go about entering this trade. So there's a target area, another target area down here, this balance area through here. So there's target 2, short, T2. You could pick the high of these rectangle zones for the target, and there's a third target area down in here. We've got 3 targets for our time frame. Now we have this green candle here, this balance area prior to this move here. Right, so just be careful, because we could see this spike back up in here looking for liquidity before we see more downside. So that's a possibility as well. All right, so I'll just mark that up as a resistance level 4H, and I'm actually going to go in with an interesting setup, and I'll explain that as we go down. So we've got this, and then we've got this green candle here under. So more or less currently where we are, but this is a valid area through here. I'm just marking up these green candles prior to these moves to the downside. If you understand what I'm talking about here, I'll just take that out. We can see that we've got this balance area. We're just breaking out of this range now. So Aussie Swissy to the downside. So let's have a look at a 30-minute chart, and the kind of thing that I'll be looking for is to see if this trades back up, and I'll be looking for an entry up in here. Now we've got this double bottom and a spike under. Okay, so just be careful. Now we could grab a fib, pull a fib through, retrace back into the 61.8, so that would be a feasible entry short. So we know that this is in a downtrend on the daily, on the 4-hour, bit of a pullback up in here, and that would be a nice entry point. What I'll do now is I'm going to show you this other chart, and this will explain why I'm looking for the pullback. Have a look at this signal here. Right, so I've explained these in a couple of other videos. What we're looking for is whenever we see, and it's a very simple strategy, whenever we see this bar red or green, whatever the color, we trade with the trend, and this bar, these bars down here red, it's a strong bearish trend. This is a stop run, as is this. That's what we look for. We take this trade. So this is why I'm looking for a pullback up in here. This white line is a monthly institutional level, so we could pull back up in here, and what I'll be looking for is another red dot, and that'll be my signal to enter short. Now these alerts fire in the alerts log over here. So that's the kind of thing we're looking for. Now if we go back, have a look and see how these stack up. We're looking for the red dot. Given that these 2 bars down the bottom here are red, we're looking for the red dot. This is on a 5-minute chart. Look at this trade back here. See, that's a stop run. And what we really want to see is either a yellow, orange, or white line. The yellow is a daily institutional level. The orange is a weekly. White is a monthly. What we're looking for is a trade up, and we want to see these key higher time frame levels tapped into, because that's looking for buy side liquidity here so that they can short it. Right, so that's what's going on here. And look at that. And now the thing with this would be to enter and continue to open trades as this trades south. And if you did that, you could set up some sort of a grid, stop, buy, sell stop orders all the way down through. Look at it. Just do the math in your head. Just consider how powerful this strategy is. So there's another signal here. What we're looking for again is the red and red. Now see this orange line? That's a weekly. See how it's traded up through? This is the ideal setup. It's what we're looking for. We want this to be red. This tells us that the 4-hour and the daily. By the way, click the link below, guys. You'll find it'll go to my website. Jump on board. There's a free Telegram group. Love to see you in there. This one tells us that the 4-hour and daily meet a certain criteria, and it's a very strong momentum, bearish momentum. What we're looking for down here is the majority of these to be red. This is a multi-time frame, higher time frame indicator. We've got 2 green and 2 red, so it's a weaker signal. The stronger the signal, stronger the the higher the probability factor. So I mean, that's the strategy. It's very simple. We're just looking for these levels. Now the other thing that I've done is I'm marking up 4-hour and 1-hour levels. Let me just show you this. The thing that we kind of really want to look for is this. We mark up this green candle right to this move here. That's a 4H. And I'll show you what this looks like on the on the 5-minute chart in a minute. So that's that one. And then I'll do the same thing on the 1-hour time frame. So this is the hourly. We'll just set this up. All right, so we're trading under here. So we have a 4-hour, and then we just grab this green candle. We're looking for the balance area prior to this move. This is a range in here. If you go down to the lower time frame, you'll see it's ranging through here, this pivot point. So we'll just grab that 1-hour time frame, 4-hour, 1-hour, and then we've got a 4H, 1H combo in through here. I'll just mark that up, and then we'll have a look and see. Now what we're looking for is a move back into these levels, 1H. So when we go down to our lower time frame, in fact what I will do, I'll mark up this one as well. This is a 1H, and then we'll have a look and see what those signals look like when we match them up against these rectangles on the 5-minute chart. Okay, open up the 5M. All right, so you can see here there's an hourly. All right, so see how it's trading up. Didn't quite touch it, but it's heading into it. Okay, that's your resistance on our time frame back through here. And we've got okay, I didn't mark up behind here, so let's just do that quickly. I'll just grab an arrow. We'll just throw an arrow in here, and I'll throw another arrow there, and then we'll go out to the hourly and just see what they look like. So they're the 2 points here. So here it is, right? So on the 1H, so you want the trade back into these levels. So let's just pick this up. See this balance area back in here? This balance area, right? So it's traded back into it. That's what we're looking for. I'll just put that there so we can see it on the 5-minute. Then there was another sell here. We had this level back in here, so you want to grab these balance area, like where it's ranging prior to a move, 1H, and then when we go down, okay, so you mark up your charts. I like the 4-hour and the hourly. I'll also mark up the daily, but we mark up these, this is where it's ranging before we get a breakout, basically. And then you want to see the pullback into these zones. See, here it is. This is what we want. See that? And then you get the dot, and it's trading above. See, this is a daily level here into an hourly bearish, distribution level, and so it sort of builds your argument for the short. This one's another 1-hour time frame right here, distribution level on the hourly. So you mark that up, and then we're looking for the trade back into it, and you see the yellow weekly level. There's your signal. There's your spike up above, tapping into buy-side liquidity. There's your short, right? So that's it, guys. This is this strategy that I'm trading. Jump on board, share the journey with me, comment, smash the likes, do all that kind of stuff. And with that, safe trading. And just to wrap up, I'm looking for another red dot to short. And we've got a monthly here, all right? So we'll just mark this up. There's a monthly level. I want to see it break in through this. It's already done it here. See how it cracked this monthly here. It's traded down. Let's see what we get here. This is trading into the London Open, so we'll just see how we go. We've got the Asia close and the New York Open, so this might look for liquidity above here before we see further downside. That would be ideal. We've got that. Pull it through, and I'm waiting for a red dot. Stop run. Okay, guys. Have a great day. Safe trading. See you on the next one.